Hey guys, it's Christina Marie. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're brand new. Today I'm going to talk about the off-boarding process on Holland America cruise ships. So in summary, getting off a Holland America cruise ship is I would say on a rating of, that's my dog dropping his bone, 1 to 10, I would give it a 10. Getting off of Holland America cruise ships is a really, really smooth process. So today I'll explain how the luggage works, tips to know for an insider, and also let you know what time to book your airline flight, as well as tips for getting to the airport at a really good price. Okay, so first off, Holland America cruise ships usually arrive in port. They usually get in around like 6 a.m. and sometimes 7 a.m. and then they have to wait for the local authorities to clear the ship. Here's the thing to know about Holland America ships. Usually they clear the ship around 7:15 a.m., but it can be as late as I've had the ship not cleared until 8:15 a.m. So when you are looking to book a flight back to wherever you live, I would recommend not booking a flight anytime before 10:30 a.m. I would recommend 11 a.m. or later. I'll go through exactly how long it takes later on in this video. But a couple things to know is, first is the process for getting your luggage off of the ship. So Holland America has 3 main ways to get your luggage off the ship. Tip number 1 is you can have it sent directly to the airline. So I know Southwest does this, but you have to fill out the paperwork. It's like 4 days in advance. So my mom wanted to have her luggage directly sent to Southwest Airlines, and she didn't fill out the paperwork ahead of time. You have to fill it out way in advance, like the second day that you're on the boat. So if you want to do that, make sure you ask Holland America about that and get the paperwork done ahead of time. Okay, the second way to get your luggage off of the cruise ship is to pick I guess it's a luggage tag that comes in different colors. So now you can just choose which time you want to get off the ship, like 8 a.m., 8:30, 9, 10, etc. You choose your luggage color tag, then you put it on your luggage, leave it outside your room the night ahead of time, and then Holland America will take your luggage from your room to the cruise terminal area. Then the morning that you all arrive in port, Holland America will call you by zone to let you know, okay, orange tags getting off the ship at 10 a.m. You are now ready to get off the ship. So then you can literally just exit off the ship, scan your key card at exit, and then pick up your luggage in the big terminal waiting area. And then the third way to get your luggage off of a Holland America ship is to walk off the ship with your luggage. This is personally what my mom and I do. We just find it easier not to have to throw everything in your suitcase ahead of time. I have a roll-away Samsung suitcase that's easy to carry. So my mom and I personally carry our luggage off the ship. If you are having an early flight, this is what I recommend you do. Okay, so I went through the offboarding process. I went through the times on checking your luggage. Next, I'll go through time by time on the process of actually getting off the ship. Okay, so my mom and I, what we do is Holland America will call when the ship is cleared, but they usually don't call it at the right time. So here's my tip. If you want to walk off the ship yourself, start taking your luggage with you down to, it's usually deck 2, where you get off the ship, kind of by BB King. Bring your luggage with you and start standing in line around 7:05, 7:05 a.m. because what they will do, and this happened on our last Holland America cruise, they started letting people get off the ship at 7:10 a.m. But they didn't announce that the ship was cleared. Sometimes they might not announce, I don't know what time it was because we obviously were off the ship, but they will start letting people off the ship before they officially announce it. So if you want to take an early flight and take your luggage with you off the ship, start walking downstairs at 7 a.m. and stand in line. Also, the earlier you get off the ship, the shorter the lines are. Okay, so my mom and I got down at 7 a.m., stood in line. They cleared us at 7:10 a.m. So at this point in time, we had our luggage, and you literally just walk off the ship and they scan your key card, and then you continue walking through the hallways, walking down the escalator or elevator to the big room where they will drop off your luggage if you got it checked ahead of time. Then you go through security, what's it called? I don't know, where they check your passport and all of that stuff and make sure you're not carrying fruits, vegetables, or any goods. Here's the thing though about Holland America. They don't check any of that. Now everything's electronic, so they literally just scan your face and you walk out of the cruise terminal. They no longer ask for your passport. You no longer have to talk to anybody. My mom and I literally just showed our pretty faces at the camera and walked out of the security check. And this is how fast it was. At 7:10 a.m., we started getting off of the cruise ship. At 7:10, we were through security. And then I called an Uber on my phone and we got the Uber by 7:25 a.m. That's how fast it is. Here's a tip for getting from the cruise terminal to Fort Lauderdale Airport or wherever you're leaving from. I would download both Uber and Lyft onto your phone. Do not pay for the shuttle service to the airport. Don't pay for a taxi. The shuttle service is a pain and it's expensive, and the taxi is expensive. An Uber from at least the Fort Lauderdale cruise port to the airport itself is usually $15, maybe $12. I personally use Uber because Uber, in my experience, gets the driver to you faster. So that's my recommendation. I have used Lyft and it says they have a driver coming and then they cancel, or it says the driver is 5 minutes away and then it's like 20. So don't use Lyft. I've had bad experiences with it. Use Uber. Usually an Uber will arrive at the cruise terminal to pick you up between like 5 and 10 minutes. And then the actual ride to the airport, in this case with Holland America, we were going to the Fort Lauderdale airport. It's like a 10-minute, 15-minute ride. I would plan for 15 minutes. So really easy. So for us on our last cruise, we were at the airport by 7:40 a.m. So in summary, we started getting off Holland America cruise ship at 7:10 a.m. and we're at the airport by 7:40 a.m. Note though, don't count on this. My mom had a 10:30 a.m. flight, which I think was fine, but sometimes there are delays. So as mentioned, I have had the ships not cleared until 8:15 a.m. So sometimes there's delays, and that is way too much stress to catch a 10:30 a.m. flight should that occur. So I would recommend taking an 11 a.m. flight or later to go back home. The Fort Lauderdale airport, if you're on Holland America cruise line, the lines for security are usually pretty short. I don't have TSA pre-check or any of that, and I'm usually through security within 10 minutes, 15 minutes max maybe. And they also have separate terminals for like Southwest, Delta, etc. So know that there's multiple drop-off places. Sorry, my dog is playing with his alligator toy over there at the Fort Lauderdale airport. So hold on a second. You're gonna stop that? Come here. Okay, so in summary, it's really, really easy. So I think that's it. Getting off of Holland America cruise ships is super duper easy. They don't ask for your passport. That's my dog. They don't ask for your passport anymore. You just scan your face, get off the ship. It's really, really easy. I would recommend taking your luggage off the ship yourself, or fill out the paperwork to check your luggage directly to the airline way in advance. If you have any questions about the offboarding process on Holland America, leave a comment below. It is way, way better than Royal Caribbean or Carnival in my opinion. So if you have any questions about Holland America in general, let me know below, and please subscribe if you thought this video was helpful. Thanks guys.